For the latest, Trent Murray joins us live from Tel Aviv. Trent, with Iran launching over 100 drones towards Israel, how are residents reacting?
Well, Paul, that state of emergency remains in place, and the government issued it for this exact reason. There is expectation and also concern here that after this major military operation conducted by the Israelis, that Iran is going to respond forcefully, and we are seemingly starting to see some of that with these drones. Now, what we understand is that currently the IDF is trying to intercept them, but while that happens, many Israelis here are following that government advice, and that includes staying very close to their nearest bomb shelter. We are hearing that the underground light rail network has opened its stations to be able to be used for public bomb shelters. We are also hearing that several hospitals are now on a war footing and are clearing out their underground car parks in order to be able to provide medical care underground if there are strikes up on the surface. I mean, more broadly, I think what you are seeing today across not just this city, but much of the country, is that people will likely be laying low, not travelling too far from home. That's certainly the advice. We also know large public gatherings have been banned, and what the Israeli military is briefing to media here is that it's likely going to be a rough couple of hours / even days as the country awaits to see what sort of response it gets from Iran to this major attack on its territory.
And from the Israeli perspective, how is its military responding?
Well, we know, as I say, in relation to the drones that have been fired, they say that they are trying to intercept them. It's interesting because these are slow-moving drones, similar to the ones that we've seen in the war in Ukraine. Now, it's expected they would take about 7 hours in order to traverse right across the Middle East and get here. But, of course, the bigger concern, I think, is Iran's large ballistic missile stockpile. If it dives into some of that and uses those, then those really only give a few minutes warning. So I think that's the military's big concern right now. We understand the Iron Dome's missiles have been fully replenished in recent weeks with the assistance of the United States. So the defence array, I think, is in place, awaiting what the response will be. But the question will be the volume of what Iran may decide to use. If they fire large numbers of missiles, then there is a real risk that the Iron Dome will not be able to keep up and it will be overwhelmed, which is why you're seeing things like, as I say, hospitals and the like on a war footing potentially for that eventuality. I should also just briefly mention the travel situation, which is really causing major concerns across the Middle East. A lot of airspace has been closed here, including flights between Asia and Europe are being interrupted. And here in Israel, the national airline here, El Al, the flag carrier, has begun flying out all of its aircraft to neighbouring countries like Greece and Cyprus in order to make sure that the planes are out of harm's way if indeed there is a ballistic missile attack.
Many thanks for that update, Trent Murray from Tel Aviv.